The curve with this equation passes through the point P, where x is -1. Find dy dx. Show that P is a stationary point of the curve, and find the other value of x, where the curve has a stationary point. Find the value of the 2y by dx squared at P. Hence, or otherwise determine whether P is a maximum point or a minimum point. So let's have a look at this then. I've summarized the question here. So the first thing to do is to get dy dx. So dy dx then is equal to, constant goes to 0, x goes to 1, and there's 18 lots of 1, which is 18. 2 comes down to be with the 3 to make 6, x to the 1 less, which is just power 1. The 3 comes down to be with the 4 to make -12, isn't it? X to the 1 less, which is 2. So there's dy dx. Show that P is a stationary point. So at x equals -1, then at the point, dy dx is equal to 18 plus 6 times -1. Put -1 in here. -12 times the -1 squared. This is -12 because this becomes a +1. Plus times a minus is a minus. This is -12. -6 is -18. Plus 18 is 0. So, yes, it's a turning point. And find the other. Here's the quadratic then. There's a 6 common all the way through. So here, this is for part B. Find the other. So here, dy dx equals 0 when this equals 0. And I'm going to divide this by 3. Well, I'll first write it first. i.e. So divide by 6 all the way through. This is 3. This is an x. This is -4x. No, I'm dividing by 6, sorry. So this would be a 2, wouldn't it? 2x squared equals 0. So run a minus all the way through it. So that tells us then that x squared, 2x squared minus x minus 3 equals 0. So factorize. It's 3 ones, isn't it? 3 and 1. And it'll be 2x squared plus 2 minus 3. So this would be plus, this would be a minus. Plus 2 minus 3 is -1. And then we get the -3 at the end. So this tells us now that x is equal to 3/2. And this one tells us, as we already knew, that x equals -1. So the other turning point is at 3/2, which we've done now. Find d2y by dx squared and determine whether P is a max or min. So let's get the second derivative now. So d2y by dx squared. Differentiate dy dx. Constant goes to 0. X goes to 1, and there's 6 of those. 6 ones are 6. The 2 comes down to make -24. X to the 1, which equals 6 minus 24 times -1 when you input the x value at P, which is -1. That equals 30, which is positive, so a min at P, a minimum.